On the 18th of March, Zack Snyder's Justice League will be released. So in preparation for this movie, I'm going to rewatch all of the DCEU movies that came out before Aquaman, but in chronological order. So it will be Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Cut, Suicide Squad, the Extended Cut, and then Justice League, the Theatrical Cut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the road to the Snyder Cut. I will be focusing on one movie at a time, so let's start off with Wonder Woman. Personally, I think this movie's good. It's probably my favorite female-led superhero movie, besides Birds of Prey. I really like the cinematography and the tone of the story. Wonder Woman is a very vibrant character, and setting her in World War I makes this really interesting contrast. This juxtaposition works really well when she's in London, where she doesn't know how to interact with people, and it displays her naivety, like when she thought it was okay to go to a homeless woman with a baby because she thinks babies are cute. For a PG movie, they did a really good job displaying the tone and style of the First World War. Nonetheless, this movie does have some flaws in it. I'm gonna start off with some nitpicking, that is Gal Gadot's acting. If you're a casual moviegoer, you probably won't notice it until the end. Like, her boyfriend literally dies in front of her, and she doesn't produce any single tears. Who knows, maybe this is a case of poor direction. And another nitpick that I have is that Themyscira is just boring. This could be me though, because it's really rare for me to like stuff that's set in the Middle Ages or has that sort of tone and style to it. It's the reason why I wasn't too into Lord of the Rings, and whenever Thor was in Asgard, I would just get bored of the MCU. Now, a serious criticism that I have is that the characters besides Steve and Diana are poorly handled. The side characters are just only memorable through comedic interactions. Actually, I take that back, they're not very memorable at all. I felt like we didn't know much about Dr. Poison. She escapes and we don't know or see what happens to her, or if she will appear in any future movies again. The plot twist with the Ares was cool, and I remember liking the twist when I was watching it in cinema, but holy shit. Ares' design is so bad, and he literally looks like that one character from that Rick and Morty Mad Max spoof. And it doesn't help that he still has that stupid mustache, and even in his backstory. Like, they couldn't give this guy a beard. But other than that, I think this was a good start to the marathon. I'm gonna give it somewhere around a 4 out of 5. I honestly thought it was going to be boring when I was gonna rewatch it, but no, it was genuinely just fine. Okay, this is the part of the video where I just go off script and just say my thoughts on the movie. I thought, yeah, the movie's fine, but it just makes me realize that Patty Jenkins doesn't really pay attention to her work. For instance, I'm referring to Wonder Woman 84, in which there was a lot of things that movie contradicts to this movie. For instance, a teenage Diana is forbidden from training, but a young Diana can totally train for the Amazon Themyscira Olympics. You know, something you probably should train for. And I remember she had to ride a horse and use a bow and arrow. Something you should probably learn. Like, those are like fighting training stuff. But you know what Patty Jenkins did remember something. She remembered that Diana can fly in the end of Wonder Woman. So I guess Diana knew how to fly the whole time, even though she doesn't fly in Batman v Superman or the theatrical cut of Justice League. And this makes me think that communication between directors in like cinematic universes is super important. You can see it with James Gunn now whenever they use the Guardians of the Galaxy for any of the MCU movies. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Like, I think Wonder Woman is a good start. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then press like, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified for the Man of Steel review, and see ya next time.